My name is Tim Ross. I'm a bladesmith. I'm in Thunder Bay, Ontario. I've been making knives now for 50 years. I started making knives when I was 18 years old, and I've never gotten tired of the hobby, and I have a passion for doing it. I can remember as a child sneaking my mom's butcher knife out of the drawer out here on the farm, going out to the wood pile and carving knives out of wood. It just seemed to be in me, the making of the tool. It's like primeval. It was like a passion to do it. And I just feel blessed that I've been given this ability. Today, we're taking a piece of wire rope cable. It was a swaged piece of 1-inch cable, and swaged means that it was probably a piece of wire rope that was 1.25 inches in size, and it went through a squeezing die and it swaged it down to a tighter weave. I prefer this type of cable because it seems to forge weld better and give me an all-around better product. I'm making a high-end chef's knife. After we weld this cable into a billet and then into a bar and then into a blade shape, we end up with a blade that's called cable Damascus. And it's a Damascus steel. It's not only very high-end using capabilities, it's excellent steel in it, but it's very artistic too, because the pattern, when I etch the blade in ferric chloride after the blade is finished, the pattern looks like lizard skin. It's very gorgeous to look at and very artistic. The first couple of heats we're going to twist it tighter. The twist of the cable, we're going to twist it tighter and tighter so that it won't even twist anymore. And then the third and fourth and fifth heats at welding temperature, we're going to manipulate that cable in a power hammer and compress that cable. And after the fifth heat, we're going to have a solid bar of steel. After that, a few more successive heats, we're going to forge that bar into a blade. After that, we're going to bring the steel up to critical temperature and quench it in oil, which will give us a hardened blade. We're going to go into another shop, a knife grinding shop, and we're going to clean up the profiles on this knife and grind all the bevels and keep refining that till it's very crisp, clean lines on the knife and very finely ground and polished. After that, we're going to immerse the blade into a mixture of ferric chloride and water, and it's going to etch the material of the blade, and it's going to show it a pattern that occurs when we forge weld cable into a knife, and we're going to end up with a beautiful blade that looks like lizard skin. Really something to be proud of and something you'd be proud to own. After that, we're going to choose either an antler or ivory or exotic wood handle, and we're going to handle that knife. The reason that handmade knives and custom-made knives command a larger price than anything that's factory produced is because we're working on one knife at a time. We're pushing the envelope as far as heat treat on the knife. If we were manufacturing knives for retail trade or whatever, we can't use the same process that we would if we're only working on one high-end knife. You have to stay middle of the road in your manufacturing process. The attention to detail, the grinds, the materials we're going to use on a handmade knife are not going to be found on a production knife there. We're going to use the best antler, the best ivory, the best exotic woods. Some of the exotic woods that are going on to handle these knives are worth more than factory-bought knives just for the piece of wood. So it's something really unique and something to enjoy and hopefully create an heirloom. A man can pass his favorite filleting knife or his favorite hunting knife to his son in his will, and that will mean something more so than just leaving him money or whatever. It was something that Dad enjoyed and Dad used in his life, and it's like the ladies pass on that grandma's ring or grandma's brooch or whatever. It becomes an heirloom right away. It's a personal possession, and it's something that somebody really enjoyed and used in their life. I don't think there's anybody anywhere manufacturing knives out of cable. So today we made a knife that was something else in its former life, and it's really cool, and it makes a really high-end knife. So I think that's the benefit of having it, the uniqueness of it and the quality. I make knives because I love to make knives. I love what it does for me as a person, how I feel creating something, the peace and the joy that's in my life because I have something that consumes my life like this, and leaving behind something that I can be proud of and something that gave me so much joy. I know as I was coming up to retirement age, I had lots of friends who were lost when they retired from their job because they didn't have this in their life. And with me, I did this my whole life, and I'm going to do it as long as I can. And I just feel complete when I'm doing it. My name is Tim Ross, and I make knives. I hope you enjoyed this video of me making this knife with you, and I hope you have an opportunity to try one of these knives.